Professor, I'm glad you're okay. And you seem relatively unscathed. I'm so relieved. What's more, Gerald's foe is dead, though we took little satisfaction from it. Professor, I must ask, what happened after we were separated? You look different.
Well, first of all, welcome back everyone for the next part of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And well, I kinda became a half-god since the goddess gave me all of her power. As you can see, my hair color changed, my eye color changed, and I displayed a magnificent power. See?
The goddess appeared and gave you her power? It's as though the legend of old has been made flesh. It's hard to grasp, in all honesty.
Well, you see it right in front of your eyes. Just believe in it.
But having seen you pierce the sky with my own eyes, I find myself unable to doubt it.
A legend of old, huh?
Yes, the legend of Saint Seros. It is said that she received a divine revelation from the goddess and was gifted with her power. Long ago, the goddess dispatched Seros to defeat an evil king who went mad with power. Perhaps the goddess saw the goodness of Seros within you too, and wished to help you in your quest to defeat evil. If you're Seros, granted power by the goddess, then I suppose that makes me... never mind. I'm getting carried away.
What's going on?
Professor, what's wrong? Are you asleep? What is happening these days? Well, it matters not. We must get you help, and fast.
What happened?
Sorry, Professor, but I have no choice but to carry you back.
Why did that happen? I thought I was fine. I didn't take any damage. Then again, I became a god.
Times flow. See the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift rivers drift, broken memories alight. Professor, you must remain still.
What is happening? What happened?
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you, always, always and forever.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Saideth, enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
But the goddess is already inside of me. What's that supposed to do to me, huh? Holy Tomb?
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Well, of course. But a mission now? We already finished up the business with the other assassins, right? Huh.
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Isn't it too dangerous? Are you fine by yourself?
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has
You
changed,
say so.
but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Okay. So, it seems like wait, what? By fusing with Sotus and awakening the body of God's power, Rain obtained a certification for the Enlightened One class. Cool! But I don't really plan to use this one. Since, with the Enlightened Ones, I'm supposed to use magic and swords. But I cannot fly! But I like to fly! Even though the Enlightened One is actually a very strong class. You can use it for the end of the game. So yeah, it's really good, but still, I like my Wyvern, I like my Dragon. Why should I switch unless of course there are 20 arrows around me? Anyways, first let me see the calendar. Divine the world, that's good. should probably check out if there are any quests around. And after that, we try to focus down on the mission. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, time to explore. Let's see if there's any mission that relates to battle in this one. And yes, since Zota's fused with us, she's no longer around. Kinda sad. I kinda like to talk to her first every time I started a new exploration of the month. But now we need to handle everything without her. Well, technically she's still here, but you know what I mean, right? The cream of the crop. Opponent needed. Do you have what it takes to train the Imperial? That's the same mission as before. Or is it? Should be.
Let me consider.
Oh hey! You're back! But are you the guy who's supposed to be on the mission?
Sometimes where I should have been all along.
Where you should have been?
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Don't worry about a thing. I protect her right away. But wait. Doesn't that mean there's no mission today? There's really no mission.
Monica,
What the hell?
taking vengeance with
If there's no mission, then all I can do is feed all of my students. Or rather, I don't even know if I actually need to feed them, since they already have max motivation, right? Oh no, wait, Sylvain. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. I can feed them. Here.
By the way, how delicious are the monastery meals, right?
I agree.
Too bad it wasn't enough to completely fill them up. But oh well, we still have other dishes to eat, right? Annette and oh wait, I need something for Annette and Marianne. Annette, Marianne. Do we have a dish that fits both of them? There. Annette, Marianne. Go. Do we need another one as well? How does it look? Flame could need one. Bernie could need one. But actually, I don't need more than that. Since that's... How about you and me are going to cook something for our defense? Sure.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and hey, no peeking.
Wait a second. Secret spice? What do you put in there? I need to know. I don't want you to poison anyone. By accident. Well, this is a bit weird, since normally I would just, yeah, do a quest, do some talking, prepare my students for the next mission and all of that, but this is a bit short, since there are no missions around. And again, I could show you guys a little bit what I do while I'm in my exploration mode, like harvesting all the plants. Put new flowers in there with some other stuff. I'm not really sure how to mix the flowers yet, but I don't really mind that at all. I mean, I just put some magic on it, throw some seeds inside, and hope for the best. Right, Ash? It's always the best way.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either, but you sound excited.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Good question. I think nobody can actually say that for sure. But since Lady Rhea is near us and we are supposed to
yes?
meet her there, it's supposed to be something good. Right, Ignace?
You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
She can't. I am her. I became her, Ignace. You are already in the presence of the goddess. Don't you feel it? Probably not, because you have no idea how she looks like. Oh, well, right? How about I check out the tournament for a second? Wait, Bernie! Bernie! Can I get inside?
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor?
Yeah?
Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month.
You just said you're hungry. Come out and I give you something to eat.
Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much.
Huh?
It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Okay. I'm just going to slowly step away from the door. And you do you, Bernie. I just check out the tournament then. Maybe it's something good and useful that I could win. House versus house. Magic tournament. Oh! A magic tournament, huh? 22. Well, I think Cynthia has the best chance, so Inventor, reclass. Where are you, Cynthia? I need to change your class to mage.
It's worth trying.
There we go. Cynthia, it is time to show off your skills. Win this one for us. What are you doing here? You only have 4. You can't harm her at all. See? You barely scratched her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's going to destroy them all.
I just worked hard.
Yeah, fine. Was worried for a second that I might need to heal, but nope, it's still fine. Now I need to heal. Here we go. Yeah, she should be able to win this. As long as he doesn't have 36 HP. I mean, over 36 HP. She's able to kill everyone in 2 turns. Is that a final already? Yeah. Let's play it safe. Since he has a 3% crit rate, there is a chance he could quit. And I don't want to risk that. There we go.
Of course I won.
What do we get? I forgot what we... Ooh, another advanced seal. Right. By the way, advanced seal, I also need to buy them this month again.
What?
Hey Felix, what are you doing
Hurry
here?
up and cage the wild boar.
Huh?
Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Something wrong with you, Dimitri?
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
You know what? You should rest.
The Professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time. In any case, We won't let you down this month, Professor. You can rely on us.
But Dimitri, you don't look fine at all. I mean, you've been acting weird since the incident with the villagers and the flame. Oh well. Let's go to the markets.
Welcome.
So, what do you have for me today? I see more seals. That's just perfect.
Thank you. This one?
And let me just quickly buy some torches just in case I ever need them. I don't want to run out of them if I actually need to use them, you know? It was kind of
Please come
bad that it
again.
happened. Now, all that's left for me to do actually is talk to all my students. I could technically eat even more meals to level up my professor rank, but that would be kind of a waste. So instead, first, I'm going to sing, because that also increased my professor rank. And my authority a little bit. Annette, I know. Dorothy, sure.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. But thanks for the authority points. Now, I only have 4 points left, and I kinda like to spend those those points into my own growth rates. Yeah, he understands if you explain it to him. That should work, right? Never mind. How comes I always fail those things? Every time I fail them. How is it so hard? God damn it. Ah, okay. Oh, Lord, what are you doing here?
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
That is true. It can always get worse, right? Anyways, now that I pretty much cleared out everything I wanted to do, all that is left is to talk to some people to train my abilities. Like, Cetus, where are you? Right over here? Can I already recruit you?
Ah, it is you.
Am I able to
I'm
recruit?
sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Yeah, sure. I cannot recruit. Before I go, I still need your help with swords. And since I'm already here, Rhea,
Excuse me.
I also
You
need
have
your
furthermore-
help.
I am proud. So very proud of who you have become.
I didn't read the text, but thank you.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum, all will be well.
Uh-huh. Sure. You are not weird at all. Here, please give me just a sword ability. Thank you very much. That's all I wanted from you. Now, I could technically go to Hanman to level up my bow. But, since I'm also using X weapons, I kinda wanna go to Aloy. The question is, where's Aloy? Where is Aloy? It couldn't be that you are in my father's room, right? What the hell are you doing here? This is my father's room.
Captain. Oh, I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings.
I skipped
haven't made
text.
much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Do we really need to clear it out right away? I mean, it's been a month, but still. Oh well. Please give me the X abilities. And that would be all. Now, technically, I would end the day, but as you can see, we have some supports to watch. A lot of them. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun with today's part, even though there weren't really any quests I could show you guys. Sorry about that. But there's nothing I can do about it, you know? Anyways, I'm going to show you guys some supports. The best one, like always. And I hope I see you again in the next part. Bye!
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet House Fraldarius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
Whoa, 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 what? The hell? I didn't know you could get items from that. Hey. Next to the next skin.
Your Highness, I have a little favor to ask of you.
Of course. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me about my father. I imagine he was a very different man at home than he was at work.
Ah, so you wish to hear about the Gustav that I knew. As you know, he was a knight who served the royal family since my grandfather's reign. To me, he was a teacher of martial arts and tactics. He was someone I depended on since I was a small child. But he was also a very stern and strict instructor.
That doesn't surprise me. He was much the same at home. He'd chide us if we made mistakes, whether it was with cooking or even how we spoke.
Is that so? Funny. I suppose in front of his family he felt the need to demonstrate proper etiquette.
Wait, are you saying that's not how he was around you?
Even all these years later, there's something I recall with perfect clarity. It happened in the autumn of my 11th year. Before the break of dawn, he woke me suddenly, said he'd heard a disturbance and had me grab my bow. Then he set me and a fellow pupil loose on a dark mountain. Our only directive was to go catch a deer. As you well know, autumn in the capital is very cold. Now, imagine being up on the mountain at night with no idea what might jump out from the shadows. That, in a nutshell, is the Gustav I knew.
I can hardly imagine that. He was completely different with me.
I recall one other defining detail. He used to speak of you at every possible opportunity.
Really? What would he say about me?
Are you sure you want to know? There's one story he used to tell from when you were very small.
No, stop! It's probably too embarrassing to bear. Is it?
Perhaps.
Look, I'll promise to forget the stories he told me about you if you return the favor. Deal?
Yes, that seems the only thing to do. It's a promise.
Sylvain, I want to apologize for the other day.
The other day? What are you talking about, Felix? Is this a trap?
You know, when I called you insatiable.
Oh, that? Can't say it didn't hurt, but you have nothing to apologize for. I mean, you've said worse, Felix. Considerably worse. Come on, we've known each other since we were kids. We're not gonna let your constant verbal abuse get in the way of our friendship, are we?
No, I suppose not.
Whenever I started doing something dumb, you'd yell at me about it.
And whenever you dragged me into something, Ingrid would find out and start lecturing us.
All these years, and not much has changed, has it? But you're different, Felix. You used to be so, I don't know, carefree when we were young. Now you're the exact opposite.
Well, you're not any different. Good for nothing then, good for nothing now.
Again with the abuse. This from the guy who's always been by that good-for-nothing side. So, did you come to apologize, or to insult me?
I was on my way to train and I saw you. That's all.
You're off to train again? Now who's insatiable?
Better than sitting idle like you.
A little idleness would do you some good, pal. Come on, let me buy you something to eat.
No.
You have to choose, Felix. Our friendship, or your training?
My training. Goodbye for now.
What did... is he... Wait, Felix, I'll come train too. Wait up.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain!
Hmm?
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it! Please! What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy!
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine, be stubborn! Tell the whole world for all I care! I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix! I'll hate you forever and ever!
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
Oh no, it's Felix! He's coming right at me! If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Ahem.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't! Your icy glare has frozen me completely!
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me!
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
My sword! How did you...
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl. But she's certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before. Oh, I still have to give this back to her.
Hey there, Hilda. You're looking cute today.
Thanks. You're looking quite handsome yourself.
You know exactly how to talk to a guy. I like it. What's with all the books?
Oh, these? I was just bringing them to... ouch! Ouch!
What's wrong? Did you hurt your foot?
Yeah, I tripped earlier. But I'm supposed to return these books to the library by the end of the day.
Relax. I'm sure there's a handsome guy around here who knows how to carry books to the library. You rest your foot. I'll take care of this.
Oh, no, that's all right. You must have something more important to do.
Nothing is more important than helping you. Just pile the books on that desk, and I'll get them where they're going.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much.
It's nothing. I'm happy to... Wow. That is a lot of books.
I'll just leave them right here for you. Thanks again, Sylvain. You're the best.
Wait a minute. Some of these books have dust on them. She's been holding on to these for months. The professor was looking for this one a few weeks ago. Hilda... Hang on. Did she just trick me into doing something she didn't want to do?